I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Entertainment. We are going to talk about freaking Doctor Strange and WandaVision. Why? Because it has come out that we almost got a real payoff in WandaVision. Not like I would have seen it, because I believe it was right after the 4th or 5th episode, they fired Gina Carano, and I fired my Disney Plus. But I will tell you, WandaVision started out really, really slow for me. Super slow, okay? Through the first 2 episodes, I thought, this series sucks. And this is coming from somebody that actually likes Vision, likes Wanda, likes Scarlet Witch a lot. I like that character a lot. And I thought, man, whoever made this, did Ryan Johnson do these first 2 episodes? But after we got a couple of more episodes in, I started really liking it. We got a lot of context. We got some idea, kind of suspected what was going on, but we got some reveals in there that really tied in to the first couple of episodes. Now, I've got to be honest with you. What I saw of WandaVision, it had very little rewatchability to me, okay? In other words, even if I would have gotten to the end of the series and the end of the series would have been epic, the first couple of 3 episodes would have kept me from wanting to go back and re-binge it. For example, like The Mandalorian, I've watched both seasons like 3 or 4 times each, right? So I just didn't have that for me, but I liked what I had seen after episodes 4 and 5. We heard rumors, okay? And I'll tell you, the most surprising thing to come out of the first 10 years of the MCU was how much I really, really liked Doctor Strange and Benedict Cumberbatch playing that character. Now, for full disclosure, one of my favorite comics growing up was a comic called The Defenders. Okay, why did I like The Defenders? Well, I'll just let you know right now. Number one, they had some of the coolest comic covers ever. I mean, there's Namor, the Hulk, Doctor Strange, Luke Cage was part of the Defenders. Daredevil was in the Defenders at different points. There's Luke Cage right there. There were different members that came in and out of the Defenders. And the Defenders was kind of like, it was if the Avengers had a B team, they would have been the Defenders for me. Okay. But look, I came out of that. Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange, the movie was really good. Really, really good. He did a marvelous job playing Doctor Strange. And then came Avengers Infinity War. And it was freaking great, okay? I consider it to be the Empire Strikes Back of the MCU. I thought Infinity War was great. A far superior film, in my opinion, to Endgame, okay? And one of the reasons it was so good was the fantastic banter back and forth between Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange and my favorite character in the MCU, not in comics, not in Marvel, but in the MCU, Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man, okay? They were great. They were great. And I was so looking forward when this new slate of this new phase came out of the MCU, got revealed. I thought the Eternals. I was like, really? We're making a movie about them? I don't care nothing about it. Plus, it was going ultra woke. Look, the MCU had done a pretty good job of not going woke. There was a couple of little parts in Endgame, and then there was Captain Marvel. But other than that, in that 10-year span, they'd done a really nice job of staying away from obvious virtue signaling in these movies. Well, there was rumors that WandaVision was going to end with a Doctor Strange tie-in. I had told Matrix, I said, Doctor Strange is going to show up. He's going to show up at the end. This is going to be very cool. It's going to tie into Doctor Strange 2, the movie I was looking forward to the most. Actually, that and the Falcon and Winter Soldier were the only 2 things I was going to be invested in regarding the MCU at all. And now we have found out why that payoff didn't happen for the fans that continue to watch. And it's the most ridiculous thing ever. And Kevin Feige has officially entered freaking Kathleen Kennedy land. He has went off. He has fell off the woke tree, hit every damn branch on the way down, and then that effing tree fell over on top of him. Kevin Feige has officially lost his ever-loving mind. Why? Because he hates me. And what I mean by that is, I'm a white guy. That's right. He did not want a white male to come in and potentially save the day. And for full disclosure, they had to rewrite WandaVision because that's exactly what was going to happen. An epic payoff with Doctor Strange. This is from the guys over at Outkick. WandaVision was rewritten to avoid the white guy saving the day. Good God. I'm trying to eliminate cussing in these videos. I want to drop 47 F-bombs. I am so pissed off about this because it just doesn't make any sense. Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige, likely a stooge, revealed to Rolling Stone that Marvel struck a deal with Benedict Cumberbatch to appear as Doctor Strange in the final episode of WandaVision. A signing that fans were asking for. We thought it was going to happen and tie into the Doctor Strange 2 movie. Yet, late in the process, the planned appearance was written out of the show, omitted completely gone. Was Doctor Strange a poor fit? Did his appearance feel like fan service? Would it have been forced? No, no, and no. Doctor Strange was written out of the show because he is, well, a white guy. We have officially entered the Twilight Zone. These Hollywood executives have lost their ever-loving, pea-picking minds. Some people might say, quote, oh, it would have been so cool to see Doctor Strange. Yeah, because that's the kind of thing that comic book fans say, says Feige. But it would have taken away from Wanda, which is what we didn't want to do. We didn't want to end the show to be economized to go to the next movie. Here's the white guy. Let me show you how power works. Good God. Nobody outside of the lunatics on Twitter watch a show and has anything even remotely close to what he just said pass through their mind. Wait, a white guy is saving... A white guy's a hero again? That's appalling. Who caters to these people? You are a lunatic, Kevin Feige. Feige, a white guy. Feige, you are white, dude. You can't escape that. Was eager to drop this line. Instead of simply saying the show wanted Wanda to save the day, okay, which makes sense, he felt obligated to note it was done to stick it to Whitey, the Whitey guy. A line like this ensures Feige is going nowhere. Who would dare think of replacing a guy who supported a rewrite to prevent a white male character from having a moment? God almighty. What's more, the last-minute rewrite exemplifies how far the entertainment industry has drifted from viewers. It's not that viewers care if a white guy is involved in the climax of a series. They don't at all. They don't care if a character is white, black, green, or in full costume, never revealing race. Why would anyone? And it goes on to talk about how a few sane viewers ever even think about this stuff. And that's the thing. Okay, well, what if the Hulk shows up at the end? He's green. Okay, he's green. Look, let's say Chadwick Boseman never passes away. Let's say that. And let's say he shows up and has significant impact on the end of WandaVision. The dude's black. Would the fans have cared? Not once would anybody say, oh, there's a black guy again. No, not going to enjoy the end of this because that black guy showed up again. It is the most stupid thing I've ever heard in my life. And it is frightening. It is frightening that these industry executives have gotten to the point where they literally, it comes through their mind, they sit down in a room, they've got their little Avaya conference phones, it's sitting in front of them, and they're literally having conversations about the fact that they can't have Doctor Strange, a character, be involved in the ending of a show because the guy is white? Moron. Ignorant. It is amazing. But you know what? Kevin Feige will have his job forever because this is exactly what Hollywood wants. And this is why Hollywood is starting to lose money in massive amounts of dollar figures because real people don't care about this sort of thing. And then this kind of thing comes out, and guess what? You lose fans. You lose even more fans. You say something this absurd. And what's even more amazing is you don't have the self-awareness to not come out and say it, Kevin Feige. You literally come out and say something that, guess what, Kevin Feige, is racist. The fact that you made this decision based on skin color makes you a racist. It does work the other way around when a white guy is involved. It does. Congratulations. It's amazing. You think racism only runs in one direction or towards one color? No, it does in fact affect the white dude too, whether you like it or not, whether you want to accept it or not. This is crazy. It is crazy that they sit around and make decisions in this manner, in this way, all the while losing dollar figures. You took a great payoff away from fans because you was worried about the skin color of a character? All because the lunatics on you're trying to please Disney, you're trying to please when you're not trying to please China, you're trying to please the lunatics on Twitter. You guys are making business decisions around, I'm going to tell you right now, outside of people on YouTube that are involved, directly involved in social media on a daily basis, most of them as part of their jobs, I don't know a single solitary person that has a Twitter account. How about that? If it is not business related, they do not have one. I know nobody with a Twitter account, and you mother effers are making decisions around this much of a community, and you are literally using it as a business gauge. You a-holes are so out of touch with America, with this country, with the people that live in this country, outside of the Hollywood, outside of the California bubble and the New York bubble, that you are willing to absolutely take your brands and run them directly off a cliff into oblivion because you're going to end up losing money and going broke. Your virtue signaling has... Look, when you start getting your asses tore up by people like Bill Maher, who is a liberal, you got problems. The other thing is, we white people, okay, I'm just going to say it, we are tired of being called racist when we are not. And we don't need Hollywood executives deciding they're going to make decisions like that based on race. Look, there's two of us. Kevin Feige, there's you, and then there's me, Rhodes Rants. Guess what? Only one of us is racist, and it's not me. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.